Ooh. Oh.
As I can tell, Aaron's getting a little
See,
sauced because
he's
the pours
no. He's trying to win the fucking trivia. You see how he carelessly sloshed this into my cup? Look at that shit, people. Look at him. He's not even trying to hide what he just did to me. That's fine. I'm still going to win, Aaron. Okay? I see the game that you're trying to play with me, and you're such an honest and nice guy. Do you feel like I'm going to accept that? Sweet Derek, are we live?
We are live, coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the Naturals Pod.
Welcome to this episode of the Naturals Pod. As always, respectfully, I am Uncle Kyle, seated on the other end of the couch. My partner, Sweet Derek, the producer.
What up, Natties?
Tonight we have a very special guest. He is a nomadic disc golf enthusiast who has played on several, probably dozens of courses across the United States. And he is a fan of fine whiskeys and other liquors that we are going to sample this evening. A good friend of Sweet Derek and Uncle Kyle. Welcome to the show, Aaron.
Cheers.
What up, Aaron?
You look fucking glorious, buddy. If they did,
sharp for the pod.
if they did like a "We Need the New Brawny Man" casting competition, that like you just win the second you walk
Sign our
through the
man,
door.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Definitely had to shower before we started. So
You look clean, and you look like you're capable of manicuring a redwood forest with nothing but your bare hands and an axe.
I wish I could agree with that, but it might hurt my hands.
So tonight we're doing something a little special. You guys remember the
Uncle Kyle goes back to school
episode,
Part 1,
as
Part
well
2.
as the Hot Ones episode. We're going to keep the little challenges rolling. Tonight we're going to be sampling some very nice alcohol. Aaron has been kind enough to bring some of his own personal stash, and then we bought a couple of new bottles that neither one of us has tried, so we can get a genuine react to something that we have not sampled yet, and Derek's going to give you the rundown on that.
Yeah, so we're just going to go through, enjoy the alcohol, the beverages, try some new ones, the guys here. Just be a fun little drinking pod. What we're going to do is we're going to rate where they are in line of which ones they liked, and then they're also going to like rank it as well. So rate it as like taste level, and then rank it from like 1 to like the worst one, and maybe they'll see if they agree on them or disagree. That's the fun part of it too.
I'll switch to the decimal point system this time, so we don't both rank something the same high number.
Fun part at the end is hopefully they're going to be drunk enough, and I have some
skating
trivia
scores
questions, and like we did in the first one when I asked Kyle questions, a little spin on this, Aaron's going to be put to the test. So we got Aaron versus
We're
Uncle
going
Kyle.
head to head. It's Brawny Man
I'm ready.
versus Chunky Man to see who will win.
Yeah, so it'll be exciting and fun little trivia at the end of the show there. So yeah, if you guys want to break into the first bottle, you want to dive right in. You want to get right in there.
I will.
What are we starting with
Introduce
first?
me.
Yeah.
Introduce me. You gotta be like extra proper when you're sampling alcohol. There's a whole decorum that you have to go through. You gotta swirl. Like, see, okay, so we can answer this right off the top. Do you think swirling is a thing with these liquors? Does swirling enhance the bouquet?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Make sure you get your nose all the way in that glass too.
Are you of the school that where you open your mouth a little bit so it gets on your palate a little bit, or
You should do both. I definitely think that you should swirl it, give it a nose full, and then open your mouth and give it another nose full, and then it really gets everything.
We're gonna do the full connoisseur experience this evening. See Aaron putting us onto the pro plays.
So what are we thinking of first? So we'll let you be the guide.
I got a good idea for what's going to be in the middle, and I know what's already on the end, and we will start with just this is called Shield Egg. It's a 14-year Islay Scotch whiskey, single malt. Definitely not going to be
Can I see the label?
as strong.
This is a Scotch.
Scotch
See,
whiskey.
that's definitely a Scottish name. You can hear somebody saying Shield Egg.
Scotch.
Shield Egg.
And the land of Islay is where most of, I believe, the peaty whiskeys and scotches come from, but this one is significantly more mellow than some of the others that I brought.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Just a good little warm up then.
For those of you out there who, I love how I feel the need to educate everyone. For those of you out there that don't drink a lot, or you don't drink variety things, or you're not privy to this knowledge, Scotch is its own animal in the whiskey game. It is typically prepared with smoked peat.
That's right.
And the one thing I learned when I was in Scotland that's kind of interesting is the majority of them are blends. So a lot of this is like small family distilleries. They make their own Scotch, and then it is then like they say like there's like a science to it. They just like throw a bunch of shit in the bucket, and you're like, there's the Scotch blend. Like they actually like taste them and just use certain amounts of each to make the Scotch. There's a lot that goes into Scotch. I'm not a big fan of it because like the smoked peat, like you were talking about, it's very peaty.
Now, would you think the age of the year matters? Like, is that really a thing, or is that over-exaggerated?
I believe that there is an actual minimum requirement to be classified as actual whiskey, and I believe that it's 4 years.
Yes.
I don't know that there's necessarily a qualifier that 12 years are always going to taste better. But yes, with age does come taste, not necessarily always smoothness, but...
And from what I remember when I was doing the sampling, the guy pretty much said that it is well regulated. There are certain rules. You have to age it for a certain period of time. So yes, all of that tracks. But
yeah,
it's just, I don't know. Let's you know what? We're gonna do the whole thing, okay? So we're swirling.
Mine's on ice, so
he's a water man. He likes to dilute it down a little bit, which is understandable. Like I feel like some of this shit's just gonna be like straight rocket fuel, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god. But so we're gonna find out right now.
I'll dump the ice out for the next one.
Yeah, just right off the bat, peat. I don't even know, how would you describe the flavor and the aroma of smoked peat if you were just like describing it to somebody who was just like a blank slate and they knew nothing?
So I would imagine describing it. I would try to tell you to imagine a campfire.
Yes,
probably the easiest way to describe it, with like hints of moss and woods.
It's a very earthy liquor.
Yeah,
I would totally agree with that.
How do you think they get the alcohol to taste like that? Because
The
of the barrel and
they
stuff?
actually smoke. Yeah, the barrel and the inside and maybe the outside. I honestly don't know, but the inside of the barrel is for sure smoked. And I don't know
okay. Really quick, we're gonna put that on the fucking board. But
that was fine.
No. Well, yeah,
that was
Aaron,
fine.
you're a nice guy, but I have to hold myself accountable, so we're doing it. So, anyways, now that I've cut in, and you know, beep beep, Uncle Kyle's coming in, and I'm in front of you now.
Yep.
Little trivia before we get into the trivia. I want to know if both of you know the answer to this question.
Okay.
What do you call a barrel maker? Like, what's their name? Like, what is the title of their job that they do?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard this before, but I don't know.
You both have. The second I tell you, you're going to be like, oh.
A barreler.
It's just like, I mean, you didn't even try, Aaron, for fuck's sake, buddy. That was a zero effort attempt.
Like, it's an easy answer, so we're just going to throw it out there. Yeah. I mean.
Okay.
I don't know. No clue, honestly. I don't even know.
Throw one out there. I know I copped out on a couple of questions on the fucking weed one, but come on, give me something. Little guess.
Connoisseur of barreling. I don't know.
Those are both such weak attempts, and don't you ever give me a ration of shit, either one of you, if I have a terrible answer. A Cooper.
Cooper.
Oh, okay, I've never even heard that.
I've
never heard that. So
They still exist, dude. They select certain types of wood. They cut the slats. They put it over a fire, and they pound the little rings. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything about these people's jobs, but they are called Coopers, and they make barrels to distill alcohol in.
Yeah, interesting.
Wow.
More so like liquor than this. So I would say for me, I'm going to try to be unbiased because I've already said that I don't like Scotch. So as just like a total, just legitimate opinion, I don't like Scotch. This isn't too intense on the peat. It's nice and mellow. It didn't set my throat ablaze, so I'll give it a 6.8.
No, so come on,
I'm
man.
doing the fucking
You said
figure
your
skating scores now. No.
He's on Mr. Decibel.
I said it. Okay. Since you wanted to do a little fucking Sweet Derek rewind, we're going to have you go back and play it again because I did say I'm going to do the decimals.
Yeah.
this time.
You're not allowed.
And be more
hated on the
legitimate.
day
So it's like I don't
portfolio.
say 7 and then he says 7.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
exactly
Okay,
the
so,
fucking
so, you're,
same.
so you're giving it a 6.8.
Yes, and this is the first time I've ever had this.
okay.
I'm not a big Scotch drinker. This is something that clearly Aaron has enjoyed
And
on
you've
occasion.
enjoyed it before, so what would you give it, even though you've tried it before, if you had to scale it?
Well, like he said, it's not a punch in the face. It's pretty mellow as far as the smokiness. On a scale of 1 to 10, not far off. I'd say like a 7.5.
Okay.
so
And
okay.
I think that makes sense because you are more of a fan of Scotch, and that's just like a really solid score. Like this isn't going to disappoint you.
Yeah.
All right.
For
Cool.
me, I want things that I drink to be what craft beer nerds would call sessionable. Where, like, I mean, it's not like you're going to kill you. You should not drink an entire bottle of any of these ever in one sitting. That would be terrible for your health.
I fully agree.
But I mean, you could sit there and have a few drinks, enjoy them. It doesn't blow your face off, and it doesn't like. Because here's the thing about the ultra peaty scotches is they make like they almost dry my mouth out, and it's like I sucked on a dryer sheet. I'm like, I feel like I got a touch of the rabies. All right, so are we doing the trivia? Do we have to finish this before you hit us with the question? Is that what we're doing?
No, so I would say we're going to get through this first and trivia questions after when you guys are
Oh,
drunk.
God. Okay, well, then I need to stop fucking doing so much editorializing in between beverages, and we need to get down to it.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
What are you doing? If
Like I
you
said,
want to dump the ice in there,
Yeah.
do it, buddy.
Okay.
So anyways, we're drinking the whole thing. We're drinking all of them, and then we're going to do... Okay,
Yeah, because the idea is like, right, we
took.
took the edibles, the 300, we waited till it hit you, and then we asked the questions,
All
right?
right,
So I want you guys to be
I'm
pretty
being less
sauced up.
connoisseur-like and more American. Here we go. Cheers to you, the Isle of Islay, and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
everybody.
Like I said, we'll keep the pours relative to like maybe like a shot or 2 shots. You know, what
I would
mean?
say that
And
was
then-
like a shot.
A
That was like
shot.
that was
Yeah,
like a,
that's
that was
probably good.
that
That's
was
fair,
probably a
right?
little
So when you
less
get
than a
through, you're
shot.
fine.
Aaron
Yeah.
had the fucking perfect little meep
Oh, that's a
there,
good
and we were
pour,
good to
though.
go.
But that's probably fair. You guys will feel okay doing roughly
Yeah.
a shot of each, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not too crazy, but enough.
I mean,
where
speaking
like
of
you're gonna
craft
feel
beers,
it.
that's why I got that one because that like takes the edge off
Oh,
of the
nice.
whiskey.
All right, Aaron. So like, since you're a guest and you're great with this, what are we going to next? What are we feeling?
I'm feeling something new. We do have 2 new ones that I've never seen or tried before.
Exciting. And this one had a pretty cool story when we were going to pick it up. They said that it was based on the movie The Kingsman, and if you haven't seen that, great movie. They're very fun. And
He
that was
said
like a
that they
seller
made
instantly.
it for, and
They made it for the movie.
Yes,
right?
they made it for the movie. It's called Statesman. If you've
Old
seen the
Forest.
second
Yeah.
one,
Awesome.
that's like the American branch or the American version of the Kingsman was the Statesman, and they owned coincidentally a liquor company, and it was funny and stuff. I think they probably did a brand collab and released one, but the guy in the store that we asked, and he talked about the other whiskey that we got, which is a Japanese one. But he said this was delicious, and he like knew all kinds of stuff about it. But I loved the Kingsman movie. Shout out Kingsman movies. Love those movies. Great movies.
Samuel Jackson is a bad guy.
The
It was great.
prequel one
yeah,
sucked.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
terrible.
and I
Well,
like
yeah, it was terrible, yeah.
I like Ralph Fiennes
I think that's his
because
name.
we went and saw that movie, The Menu. Have you
Oh,
seen that,
yeah.
Aaron? The
No.
Menu.
Oh, dude,
I've-
it's
I've been
dumb.
dying.
You
Oh,
have,
yeah.
you, but
Yeah,
you
you
have to
gotta watch.
watch
Great
it.
movie.
Great movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Not something that probably not something I'll ever watch again.
No,
Once
it's
was
a
enough,
one-time
but
watch, yeah,
it's great.
it is good.
Yeah, I've been on this kick recently where I like to watch movies alone and no distractions, just
Yeah.
really get immersed in the movies. So there's been a lot that I've been missing out on.
I do that all the time. I feel like I welcome. Join
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
It
I
is
love
great.
movies, yeah.
Sometimes
I've been
it's
on
cool
the
to
truck,
like.
so I just
Yeah.
I just had a little 40-inch, 35-inch TV in there, and truck was always on, and it was rumbling, and just I couldn't get into it. So
He was trying to battle off all those lot lizards.
Which we have confirmed are a real thing.
They're
They-
confirmed real.
they are a real thing.
Okay, really quick before we try this American bourbon called Statesman that's supposed to be everything about America.
Smelling it, we're in it. Yep.
I mean, it just smells like a good, once again, a
Smells
good sessionable
Okay,
bourbon.
nice. Beautiful.
If you're a bourbon drinker, Blanton's amazing. They like if you drink that, think of red berries. Like for you, no shade, Derek. Some of the little like nuanced flavors in this would probably be lost on you because it's just not something you have to like obtain a palate for it. Would you agree with that?
And real quick before, okay, he's already trying it, but that's fine. I'm gonna just put a little haymaker spin on the ranking because I think it'll add a little fun twist to it. So you guys tried the first one. You're trying this one. I want you to rank these on top of, obviously, we're doing the decimal of how good you like it. But 1 through 7, I want you to do it after you finish. So that spot's already taken. I think that's a fun little way. So it's like it really makes the decision harder. Like if you give it to the second spot, you can't replace it. You see what I'm saying?
It's like that little game where you rank things as they come.
Yeah,
instead
it's a fun
of
little way to do it. So
okay, five. Mine's in the 5 spot. That was the 5, the first.
How do you feel about that?
No, the first one. The Scotch.
Are we supposed to agree? Or?
No. You could pick your own spot. We'll have our own little rankings, and Derek can put them up behind us and keep track of it.
5 out of 7. I would put that at 4.
Okay.
Oh, the Scotch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm into the stuff that I brought, so
yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, as you should be, because typically, like, you're spending for a decent bottle, you're spending $60 to $100.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is not cheap.
That's
so
not far off.
Shell dig, you're going 4.
Yeah.
Say that again, Derek.
The shell dig.
Okay, and how do you actually say it?
I would say shield egg.
Shield egg.
Like shield.
Shield egg, okay.
Yeah.
With an accent. You gotta sound Scottish when you do it.
And then Kyle's going 5 on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one, I would say, is not like my favorite kind of bourbon because I see people are gonna talk shit on this. It's like I also like cream and sugar in my coffee, and people hate on that. But I like a bourbon that's got like sweeter notes, and it's very smooth. It has a nice mouth feel. That's probably going to give some people
a mouth feel. Explain that.
Mouth feel. The way
I know exactly.
He knows exactly
what
I'm talking about,
but I cannot describe it either.
The way no, it's the way it coats your tongue. Like he's fucking gonna start laughing and giggling when I talk about because this is like nerd whiskey shit. But sometimes it's very dry. Other times it almost coats your tongue like an oil. Like it doesn't stay there, but it has like that kind of like a feeling in your mouth. It adds to the fucking experience. Like that's why you spend money on.
And how
liquor.
are we feeling about this one? I'm excited. It's a new one. Great background.
So I'm honestly low-key disappointed, unfortunately.
Okay. Aaron's face, look, I can't read it. It looks like maybe excited, maybe not excited. I'm going to say not excited.
I would say it's very good. It has like a very standard bourbon flavor. It has a nice bite to it because it is 95
Let Aaron go
proof.
with his first. I'm curious what his first on this one. We'll switch it up.
Give us the review.
It's actually substantially better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, really? Okay. So you are pleasantly surprised.
Okay, nice.
Being based off of Statesman and everything, you never know if that's a gimmick or.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But yeah, very smooth, no ice, not overly potent. Again, doesn't blow you away. I'm about to pour some more.
This I would say, to my last point though, is sessionable. This is like an enjoyable.
And it's known that Aaron,
dram.
you enjoy drinking this more than Kyle, so you're always going to have the more favorable decision than you because this just isn't your normal drink, right? But what are we going with a score for the score for 1 through 10? What are we scoring this?
I don't want to put it that far ahead of the first one, but I would say it's a little more enjoyable. I'd give it like I'll give it a 7.9.
Okay, all right, 7.9 strong. And Kyle, what are we hitting it with?
I am going to go with his first score, a 7.5. Like I think this is just a solid. It's not a superstar. It's not bad. It's just right in the middle. It's nice.
Okay.
It's if you want to come home and have a nice glass of bourbon, boom. And I think that was a $60 bottle, so it's not insanely expensive either. It's a very approachable. I'm going to hit you with all the buzzwords.
Right. So Aaron, you have a spot already taken up at 4. Where are you putting on the Statesman? 1 through 7. Where are we going? 1 being the best, 7 being the worst. Your 4 spot is already taken.
I'll put it at 5.
Okay. Putting it at 5. And Kyle, where are you putting it?
I'm going to go ahead and say because there's more Scotch there than bourbon. I think that's the only bourbon that we have on the table.
And your 5 spot is taken currently.
I'm going to go ahead and put that at number 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, but that's wild because you didn't really love it, but you're putting it at 2?
I gotta lock it in high.
Okay.
And if something is better than that, then it gets the number 1 spot, and then everything else falls below it.
I just totally messed up. I've been counting up, so I need to reverse my 2 scores.
No, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So like 1 is like your number 1. So you want to
Got
flip.
it.
Yeah.
You want to fit the
So
shield.
It's like you're
Three.
drafting
Same
whiskeys,
before.
Aaron. Get with the
So-
program.
so-
Mike, a little closer to your mouth.
Yeah, closer.
Just pull it in. There you go. Boom.
So 3 and 4, I think, instead of 5 and 4.
Okay, so you're going Statesman 3, Shelled Egg 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shelled Egg is still your 4.
Yeah.
So, but Statements we're going 3. Okay. I was gonna say because you like that more, right? So I was
Yeah.
shocked you put it behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good to clarify. Okay.
It's very good. I would say if you wanted a nice bourbon, and I feel like $60 is a reasonable price. That is.
And if you
good.
don't mind, pour me a little sip.
It just-
That was
yeah,
one
yeah,
I
take
actually
a little
wanted to
try, dude. It's very good.
Let me try one.
I would say for me, I like.
too, if you don't mind.
I don't know how you feel about this,
would,
Aaron,
but
but I like barrel finished. Like when they take bourbon and they put it in like a brandy barrel or something that was sweeter, or like the one that I was telling you about that I really liked was called maple barrel bourbon, and they finished it in a barrel that had maple syrup in it, and it was super good.
Yeah, I have a brown sugar bourbon right there.
It's okay.
Brown sugar bourbon. He said he has a brown sugar bourbon, so that's gonna be like a sweeter one. That might be my fucking number 1, dude. Honestly.
Ooh, stiff.
Yeah. You really want to sip it. Like you want to take a little bit,
Just let it touch
just
your
slowly
lips
sip
almost.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not something you drink quickly. Like we are going to drink it quickly so we can get to the quiz portion and have a little fun on the way.
Clearing the sinuses.
Woo! All right, so Aaron, number 3. What do we got next, buddy? I would say let's save that Japanese for like second to last or
Yeah.
last.
I agree with that.
So, I did tell you guys before we started that I did bring a mezcal that is smoky, peaty, tequila. It's probably not going to be your jam, but
Tequila, and mezcal are the same thing apparently.
Yeah.
But see, the thing that we didn't suss out is why do they call it mezcal versus calling it tequila? You know what I'm saying? Especially
right.
if it comes from the same plant. That one's called an añejo,
yes,
which means it's more of the golden
a
colored
1
tequila.
year añejo. Yes, typically anything añejo. What's the other one?
Blanco,
No, añejo, blanco,
Raspado,
Raspado. Yeah, Raspado's pretty good.
You gotta roll the fucking R.
No, I can't do it, but thank you.
Okay, so we are trying a mezcal. It is
Yeah.
called what?
This is called mestizo.
Mestizo. I do like the name. It
It
sounds
is.
like a mid-grade magician. Like they'll do more than just like the little card tricks and the scarves up the sleeves.
The last time I brought this out, nobody enjoyed it except me. So you're in for a treat.
I probably won't, but I will drink it. Well, the one thing I was going to tell you about the scotch is a buddy of mine has this stuff that is, I don't know if he owns the brand or if he's just repping it, but I think it was his nickname as well. I'm not like that deep into the UFC, and maybe Derek will know who I'm talking about, but the whiskey is called Warbringer, which I guess was like his little fighting name when they say like, you know,
Yeah,
Israel Adesanya, the style bender. Da, 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 da.
He's that's old school. Yeah.
But anyways, it is the smokiest whiskey you could ever have. Like it's like drinking a fire. It's insane. Like if I can get a little bit of that, I'm certainly not buying a bottle, but I want you to try that.
yeah, it
'cause
seems hardcore.
I brought you one of those.
this is
You're
So
gonna
this-
have to let me know if it's stronger than what you're talking about.
it.
But
I would be fucking
'Cause
shocked, Aaron. Like this
this
stuff.
scorch here might blow you away.
so Josh
It might.
Barnett.
Josh Barnett, yeah.
was the UFC fighter that did the.
But yeah, this stuff is almost a challenge. It's like giving a teaspoon of that fucking crazy hot sauce to one of your friends. So I will say, just off the nose, like it.
Smells sweet,
I can
right?
smell the smokiness, but it's not like overwhelming or like anything crazy like a scotch. So we're gonna go in. I think I might actually like this. It smells pretty good. Oh, that doesn't even really taste like tequila. Honestly, that's like its own thing. That almost tastes closer to being like a scotch than a tequila. That's wild, dude.
It's good. Yeah.
I can see why you like it since
Yeah.
you are a scotch guy.
Just
That's wild.
different, yeah. I'm actually a tequila guy too, so I might drink more tequila than
Anything
scotch lately.
Okay.
So what's the go-to tequila then? Like what's your sesh tequila? My sesh tequila means I wake up like in a dumpster somewhere downtown. Like, fuck you, Jose Cuervo.
Well, that's your problem there.
Yeah.
You got to get the sipping tequilas, just like sipping scotches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're doing pinky up with the tequila too?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're not like a
little.
I love tequila. Shoot it.
Yeah. No. Definitely
Cassie,
always needs to be a
You felt
reposado.
judged when you heard that. Just that I know you're gonna listen to this eventually, and that'll be fucking hilarious. I'm calling you out, Cassie.
Me and Aaron always had this fun thing though when we'd go out when we were younger and we'd go just one drink. We're gonna just go have one drink, and the one drink never is just one
ever,
drink.
dude.
The best nights.
They were the best nights. We'd be out till 3 in the morning.
But
we'll be home.
we
quick,
really went to the bar with enough money for one drink,
and we would just somehow
And
drinking the whole
just-
night, like
yep.
running beer pong tables.
Yep, just
and
owning everyone at
we were good.
Parkway Tavern at beer pong till 4 in the morning.
That was fun.
Okay,
man. I had a great
so
time.
go ahead and give Derek your score. I'm going to mark my infraction. And also, we had one in a previous episode that I did not mark with our friend Kay Banks because we were having a great time.
We were having a great time, but he did.
But I'm going to do it now because I did violently interrupt, as I always do.
So he's up to 2. So one more, and there will be one more punishment. That punishment will be a fun surprise. We'll see if he gets there tonight. All right, Aaron. So what are you feeling on this? I know you like this one. It's yours already. But what are we rating it now? What are we doing here? On a 1 through 10 first, and then we'll do the second part. So 1 through 10. Where are we going?
So I got 3 and 4 filled, but I got it. You want me to do 1 through 10? So are we going to compare this as a tequila or as a whiskey tasting?
I think it fits right in, honestly,
right?
because it's smoky and it has
I would say
a very
rate it into
scotchy vibe.
even though it's its own unique thing. We're in the same area,
Okay.
so let's rate it in that dimension.
I would give it an 8.
Oh,
A straight up
wow,
8,
okay,
8.0.
straight up 8.
Okay.
Wow. All right, so we're moving up. So you like this one a lot out of the 3
Oh,
so
yeah,
far. It's your
yeah,
favorite. Okay.
yeah.
Kyle, what do we you
Okay,
said you liked
so
it.
I would say pleasantly surprised. Definitely something, if you're somebody that likes tequila and you'd rather sip it than shoot it like a white girl, 7.7. It has a really nice, that's just very smooth. I was surprised by that. Very good. And then on my ranking scale, I would put that in the 3 spot. It was good. And if other things are better than that, then I apologize. Something's going to take number 1, and then the rest
And that
will
was
be
called
below.
Santiago. I can put it under
No,
Santiago.
mestizo.
Yeah.
Mestizo.
How do I spell that real quick so I can write that
Look at
down
the
as
bottle,
well?
buddy.
Okay, perfect. Mestizo.
I guess I already used spot 3 and 4.
So your spot 3 and 4 is
You
taken.
did. You kind
did,
of. I
see,
mean,
yeah.
I'm doing it too. I kind of locked in my top.
You got
early.
2 and 3 and 5 locked in, but
Yeah.
Aaron, you're locked in 3-4 right now.
All right, I'm already assuming what one tastes like that I've never had before, but so I will put this one at 2.
Wow. Okay, that's
2.
strong.
Okay.
2.
Oh.
So your guys' 2 spots are
Tequila
filled
top.
up now.
I mean, I put mine at 3, but this is all strategic because I'm
It is
certain
too, yeah.
that
Trying
some
to be.
things I'm
Yeah.
not really gonna like.
That's what makes it fun, right? Because you already filled the spot, and you're like, "Oh, I messed up."
Yeah.
Honestly, in my mind, I'm kind of thinking I'm hoping that like the Japanese
Is
whiskey
there
is something
both your number
crazy
ones?
and it'll just be
Yeah,
a number
your
1,
ones,
dude.
Yeah.
I'm expecting that to be way at the bottom.
Oh,
Really? Oh.
shots fired on the Japanese.
And
That
I,
was
and,
not
and I
cheap.
paid for it.
Yeah, that was like an $80 bottle, wasn't it?
I hope it's good, but I'm expecting it not
be
to
bad.
be.
Okay, interesting take.
We went to Liquor Lineup. I like to get craft beers there as well. Shout out, free plug. Shout out Liquor Lineup.
Awesome place.
And in Decatur.
It is really
the
nice,
staff
yeah.
is very knowledgeable and friendly. The store is nice. It's always clean. They have a good selection of beverages. Check them out. I think they have a few locations. I don't know if that's like a corporately owned thing. The people that work there are cool. They're always helpful. They have reasonable prices, so I can plug that. Fuck it.
All right, Aaron. What are we feeling next, dude? You're taking us on this great ride. Where are we next?
Are you
Did
doing
the
a little?
Statesman,
Are you doing a little palate cleanse with the water?
Yeah.
I sure as hell am, especially as we dive into this one.
Oh, so I feel like I'm about to go
I
on
feel
a
like this
journey.
is the Hot Ones episode. Yeah, this is like the Hot Ones episode where we're reaching like the bomb level, dude. Would you equate that?
That's the one he picked
Yeah.
up. So this is the
It even
campfire
has
in a
the
bottle.
fire on
Oh
the,
yeah.
on the freaking lid. Look at that bad boy. All right.
So this is Ardbeg Scorched. Again, Islay. For many moons, Islay folk have told tales of heroes slaying dragons, yet none match the tales of Ardbeg's flavor of a breathing dragon.
Ooh. How old is this, do you think?
This is not over 10 years.
Okay.
I like that description even better than
Yeah.
calling it a campfire, dude. I'm gonna say it right now.
Tales as old as
I'm
dragons.
gonna put it out in the universe. When the podcast explodes, we're going to Islay and we're gonna sample some scotch, and we'll do a fucking podcast in Scotland, calling
be
it
sick.
Right Now Boom.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that out in the universe. 3 of us.
And we'll have to bring Aaron along because we'll have to. Of course,
No, that's what I'm
bring
saying.
our main guy
Absolutely.
out there for the taste test.
That
That'd be
is the
amazing.
main
That'd be
ingredient, dude.
I'm all on board.
All right.
That
Let's
would
copy
be
that.
fucking sweet. We're doing that. That will
Lock
happen.
that in.
Oh, you gave me more than you, man. Hold on. Quick measure. Get over here. Okay. Oh! He's evening it out. Okay, I'm satisfied that you have more than me, and also cheers.
So yeah, give this one a good whiff.
Woo!
You just got to get used to it.
My first podcast
Yeah, you're
episode ever.
You're good, buddy.
Can you imagine what it would be like? You're in fucking Game of Thrones. One of the giant dragons just boom right in front of you. The giant head is staring at you, and it opens its mouth to breathe and shoot fire. Like, essentially, that's a chemical process. Do you think there's a smell where you're like, I'm
gonna
fucked.
die.
I'm about to get torched, and this is that smell, right? Am I right, Aaron? Is that what we're doing?
Okay, I like that, dude. Wow, what a great description.
Oh man, yeah, this is a limited edition release.
Have you tasted it yet?
I have, yeah.
I have
a
tasted
number
it
of
with my
times.
nostrils like it is.
No, I'm saying Kyle hasn't drank it yet.
No,
don't
I have
think
never
he's
had this
okay.
before. This is the first
Yeah.
time. But I also have had, because we were talking about the Warbringer, I have had scotches where you're like, oh, fuck.
And what is this one called? Like the actual name of it?
Ardbeg Scorch.
Scorch. Okay.
Artbeig. Artbeig. Did I spell that right?
ARD.
Oh, D. Ardbeig.
Ardbeg.
Okay.
Yeah, like a pirate.
Okay, here we go. We're going in. Oh, God.
You sure you don't want some, Derek?
No, I'm still working on my Statesman.
Oh, my God.
It's good, huh?
This is not the Warbringer. The Warbringer is a punishment. This is fucking amazing.
Oh wow, okay.
Like, this tastes like a sexy fire. Like, this tastes like a fire that transforms into a sexy lady, and you're like, hello.
Fantastic.
Like, I was afraid that you were going to be dangerous, but now
It's like the mother of dragons, dude, when she came out in the flames.
Yes.
Delicious.
Can you imagine sleeping with her knowing there's a giant beast like right outside, and if
Yes.
you pull her hair the wrong way,
Makes
thing's just
makes
gonna
her even hotter.
the attractiveness comes from the danger.
Yeah.
Jesus, Aaron, I love it, buddy. I love it.
You actually like this?
It's great.
All right, let's do the one.
I
through
would
10
say
now, then. How
pleasantly
we feeling?
surprised.
Good.
Hit us
Awesome.
with it. Can you judge it yet? Or you still need? a little time?
Okay, so I would say I love this. It's not that it is less peaty and more smoky. It is nice and sweet. It's not too like bitey on the throat. Just surprise coming off the bench, dropping a triple double.
Wow.
8.2, dude.
Whoa,
8.2,
all right,
great.
Nice. There you go.
Great.
Good pick.
So I'm gonna put this at a 9.
Oh wow. Okay. So this is one of your favorites too. And you
And
knew it was
this
gonna
is
be
gonna
It's
be-
good.
and
He kind of made me worry about it the way he was talking about it, but it's very good. You
Now,
played a
this is
little
where
mind
it's
game
tough.
on
You
me.
guys both already filled your 2 and 3 spots already, though, for the 1 through 7. So hit me with it. Where are you putting it? Where are you putting on the 1 through 7? So you scored it high rating wise, but we're kind of cornholed or something.
Number 1, dude.
What?
It's good. I can't.
Me too.
I can't give it.
Wow,
I can't.
so you're not even letting it, giving
Dude,
anything else a
I
chance.
can't hit
Wow,
it with the
okay.
fucking 4 spot
Yeah.
because
Wow.
it is good.
Okay.
And like this was probably
So
like
it's number
a
1.
2 or 3. If I could re-rank, I would say this is a 2 or a 3, not a 1. But I can't disrespect it with the 4.
Yeah.
Pleasant surprise, very good.
Okay.
So now the rest of the ranking, though, I mean, we got the trivia coming up, but now the rest of the ranking is underwhelming because we already notched the number 1. But hey, we got the same one right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ding. This is Crystal, by the way. I live a fancy
You guys are
lifestyle,
pretty close
pinky
in your
up.
ratings too. If we were just dumbing it down to 1 through 3, because Aaron, you have Statesman at 3, Kyle, you have it at 2. The Mazzito, you guys have 2 and 3, and then you shared the 1. So you kind of were right in there with kind of where you're.
I
putting
feel like
stuff
we have
in the
similar palates. Like we've gone and had crafties a couple times and like compared
yeah.
notes. Like we,
Yeah. Love.
Aaron's a little
love
fancier
good
than
beer
I am,
too.
admittedly. But,
Yeah.
yeah. No surprise. That is honestly, that's great.
Glad you like it.
What's the proof on that? Is that like super strong shit?
46.
Oh, okay, so
it's
not that bad.
92.
92 proof. Yeah, yeah. It is good though. Like I said, pleasant surprise. That is tasty. Like it's got a nice smokiness. It's sweet. It's a very well balanced, I would say.
I know you don't like to water it down, but on ice, it's fantastic.
I feel like I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to water it down though. I'm going to take it straight up. I hope that the Japanese stuff isn't poop. Honestly, like I really am kind of hoping that that's like relatively decent.
Me too.
It was like probably arguably the most expensive bottle on here too. Would you
No,
say?
not even
Okay.
close.
Okay.
The Scorch, I think, is a limited edition at like close to 200.
Ah, okay. So
It's probably the most expensive bottle on here. The
Oh, that's a
Mestizo-
limited?
Yeah. I can only find it one other place in Vegas.
They have reseller like website, just like sneakers and all kinds of
Oh,
other
I
shit
know.
online. So you're gonna have to look that up, Derek, and throw that up. I know
Yeah.
when I do this to you, but boom, right there. But it is very good. I could see why that's a limited. Super good.
And so another thing about the Ardbegs is they do what's called the collector's reserve, where it's cask strength and it's 10% stronger,
Oh damn.
which I've had, and it's not as enjoyable.
It's burning your face.
I mean that's
But you only need to drink like this much of it to have a good time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing with high-end liquors is like it is kind of a gamble. Like that's why like a lot of people go to samplings so they can actually try it so they know it's good. Because essentially, if you haven't had it before and you're buying a bottle, you're just like, I hope this is
Yeah,
okay.
you don't spend over $100 and it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I hate it.
Exactly.
I mean, some things like before I really got into bourbon, everybody was like Blanton's, and people are like, oh, that's a cop out if you're like, I drink Blanton's, but it is very good. It's
Blanton's
just
is
a solid,
amazing,
really, really good whiskey. Like that shit does not disappoint.
smooth, easy to drink.
I don't know how high up those go in the prices, but
Thousands.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
shit.
The good,
Oh, so the 130 is like the
fuck.
basement,
Yeah.
like bodega corner store.
That's why when
version of
you
their
said
shit, and
that,
that's amazing.
when you said that earlier, I was like, oh yeah, hopefully we can get a bottle for $120 because that's like the cheapest one.
I know a spot. I mean, even that is just amazing for me. I can't imagine tasting
High-end.
thousands.
So last New Year's, I just happened to be in Las Vegas, and we went to my stepdad's boss's house. I'm not gonna say his name,
That's fine, yeah.
but dude has over 150 whiskey bottles on his bar,
Oh,
and
shit.
I would say 10 to 20 of them are over $1,000 bottles.
Oh, damn.
Like,
So you got to sample
the
like
best
some
stuff.
really high end.
Did he let you hit it? Yeah,
Oh
did you get to-
yeah.
oh yeah,
you're all
that's
about it.
why we go there.
That's a fucking rich
amazing,
dude
yeah.
flex, and I'm all about it. Like, if you want
Yeah.
to flex on me, like, yes, I will sample your super high price shit that I'm never gonna buy a bottle of ever,
Right.
dude, ever.
Yeah, it's always a fucking privilege to go to his house. So yeah, good times.
So how we guys feeling? How we feeling on the sauce
I am.
level? Do you feel
I'm
sauce?
slightly shit faced right now. Like, we are there. That is.
I am feeling
I
it.
feel like we could sit here and finish that scorch bottle. That shit is great. Oh my god.
I mean, I would say if
I-
there's one more, if you just want to try one more, I would try the Japanese because we built up so
No.
much.
We're
I
gonna do
want-
all
yeah,
7.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
doing
Yeah.
it. This is
There's-
gonna be
there's
like
3
a
more.
longish
Okay,
episode that might get chopped in half.
That's okay.
Possibly we will see,
Yeah.
or we'll rapid fire the trivia. But we love you, Natty Nation. We have heard the call. You guys love these challenge and quiz episodes
Special
and
episodes, yeah. Hopefully, you're
weigh
enjoying
in with us
Yeah.
if you sampled any of these yourselves, or if you have any recommendations for a nice bourbon or a scotch, a mezcal. We would love to hear it.
Yeah,
Throw
you're
your
Love a
notes.
good
Yeah.
recommendation.
All
Absolutely.
right, so let's hit the next one. The Scorch was delightful, a surprise winner.
All right. Well,
So where are we taking this adventure next?
so there's,
gonna go
there's
ahead.
only 2 left.
I need to make
Or
the suggestion
3.
we got to do the brown sugar bourbon because I feel
was
like
just
that one
gonna say
got
that.
missed.
no, okay.
I was
Yeah,
gonna.
This one is
bring
probably
us
going in the
back
4
down.
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I fucked up with my rankings, but I'm going to have to live with my decisions.
I'm gonna
now.
force you guys to finish the rankings too, just cause.
No, we're doing it,
'Cause
but
I
just
am just
just
curious
off
where
the
you're still putting
name,
stuff.
when he said brown sugar bourbon, I'm like, that's probably fantastic.
sugar
That's like
bourbon.
right
I feel
up
like
my-
Adam
Oh, does this-
Levine-
does
All
this
right.
make it
You,
better?
Adam
you,
Levine
you
should
have
be
to
singing
put
that.
this one on
Yeah,
ice.
ice me, daddy. Hit me, you brawny man,
Brown
you.
sugar whiskey.
I know that if I needed a roll of paper towels, you could just snap and make it magically appear, and then you'd be holding a perfectly
I'll just
sharpened
rip this
axe.
shirt off and give it to
I need a napkin, bro.
you. Braun. Brawny.
Ooh. Oh.
As I can tell, Aaron's getting a little
See,
sauced because
he's
the pours,
trying.
the
He,
pours
no, no,
have
no, no.
gone
He's
bad.
trying to win the fucking trivia. You see how he carelessly sloshed this into my cup? Look at that shit, people. Look at him. He's not even trying to hide what he just did to me. This is fine. I'm still gonna win, Aaron. Okay. I see the game that you're trying to play with me, and you're such an honest and nice guy that you feel like I'm gonna accept that.
It was.
I know what you're doing. I will enjoy this too. It's fine.
I know you're gonna fucking love this.
Oh, okay. So we just got out of the Christmas season, and this just smells like Christmas.
This is my
Oh.
Christmas Thanksgiving drink.
That
This-
just like made a
this
wrap
on
present
ice.
pop into my head out of nowhere. Like that's your mother hugging you warmly and telling you that you're a sweet little boy. Like that's what that is.
Derek wants some of this. We gotta get him to.
I'll try some.
Okay, first you have to finish what's sitting in that glass. You have to.
I know I'm working on it.
No,
This
no,
stuff
just-
is tough for
Just
me,
hammer
man.
it right
Like,
now.
oh,
This
God,
one is good.
tough.
You will like this. This one is very good. You will enjoy this one.
Hit me with the rankings.
This is like if Fireball was good. Like if Fireball
interesting
was an
take. Okay.
actual fucking
Fireball's-
whiskey and had like a nice,
What a
sweet,
great
tasty,
description.
spicy. This is it, dude. This is Fireball Deluxe. Fireball, you're fucking slipping like this.
This is 100. It's called BSB Brown Sugar Bourbon. It's 103 proof, so it's.
And it does not taste like it either. That's a fucking dangerous bottle.
51 and a half.
Is Fireball still a thing, by the way? Because I remember that was such a trendy thing.
It
was
is.
so popular.
It
I
is.
feel like it kind of okay. It's so,
It's a party liquor,
it
dude.
really is,
like you're
right?
getting
Yeah, but it's
fucked
just
up if
not-
you're drinking
yeah, it's
Fireball.
so
like I'm
sweet and
sorry.
sugary and like
That is incredible though. So what's that cost about? Do you know how much that is a bottle?
40 or 50 bucks.
Oh, okay, that's great.
at all,
Oh,
yeah.
brown sugar bourbon. That one right
bourbon,
there. We'll have Derek
yep.
look that
Again, it
up. That
feels
is
like
super
Adam
good.
Levine should be singing that. It just fucking sounds like a Maroon
Brown
5
sugar
song.
bourbon.
Solid. Yeah.
You're
All
my
right, so we're
yoga
doing
instructor.
the 1 through 10 now. How are we feeling this?
No, I didn't want to fuck you. Oh yeah, now you're fired.
Didn't he name his kid after his mistress too? That was like a whole thing. That was like, yep.
Who did?
Adam Levine.
I did hear about
fucking
that.
don't get on Adam Levine, Derek. I will talk about this all. I fucking hate Adam Levine. Okay. Thoughts? Okay.
Damn.
Where are you at on the Adam Levine front? Not a fan. Did you have a lot in there? Or did you put water in that?
There's a decent amount in there.
There were 2 ice cubes in that.
There's only 2 ice cubes. Yeah, only.
But they're
just,
gone.
Just kill it. Right.
Ice cubes are gone.
Right in front of me. I need you to do this right now,
Dude,
Derek.
I drink vodka and this.
I
Shit's tough for me to
probably at
drink.
least have one more mark. I'm just like, this was not the episode to have the fucking cutoff counter up because I'm getting fucking drunk and everybody's getting cut off. I am.
I don't care, though. I love it.
I am
You're
talking
in it, dude.
like I would be driving right now if I was in a vehicle. Okay. So
Do it.
You're like, this is the dark side. Fuck, dude. All right.
Drink some water, too.
you know what? Hey, right now.
I'm real proud of you, too.
Thanks, man.
Good job.
You didn't even let me get the sentence out. I was going to say, drink that into the camera, no face. And you just did it. Are you in my fucking brain, Derek?
Been,
Get out of my brain.
Yeah, dude.
been
This is very good.
Drinking
Give
those
him- give him,
cran
like-
razzes for too long.
Give
I mean,
him,
it
give
doesn't
him,
like. I won't say the taste is bad. It's just very. It's just
no,
very
that's
strong.
intense.
It's
But
just
like,
tough.
give him a little drip of this, just like a little quick hit, and then you will want a little more. This is good. You will enjoy this.
All right, Kyle, hit us with the 1 through 10.
I love this. It tastes so good. It's not ultra sugary like Fireball or Screwball or any of those. Like it's very clean and it has super nice flavor. This is fucking amazing. If you were in the holiday
Smells
spirit,
like butterscotch.
or you just
it does
want to,
smell like Christmas.
It
Oh,
is
does smell
incredible,
like, I
Derek.
can say I smelled something. It actually smells amazing. I will give you
This
that. It smells
is a
great.
fucking. This is the highest score I'm going to give tonight, guaranteed. No way this Japanese whiskey blows my face off. This is a 9.1.
Whoa,
It's incredible. It's very good.
9.1. That
It's
is a
very good.
big
I will be
score.
buying a bottle. It's
Wow,
it's
that's a
awesome.
big
And this
score,
would have
yeah.
been my number one, but this one obviously goes in the
Did you
fourth
guess
spot.
this to be his number one? Would you get?
I didn't know that he loved the sweet stuff before this.
Now you do. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. I would honestly say that and this beer would just be like a crazy power.
Yeah.
We're doing it live.
Sounds like a power headache, but
This is
I'll try it.
phenomenal. This
Pour
is
some
very
in
good.
here.
We're making a fucking boilermaker out of craft beer and craft liquor right now. Here we go.
Horchata.
That
and
is
some-
very,
I'm gonna
that
do
is
it too.
very good.
See?
That is
Dude,
super
nice.
good.
I
It is
told you,
very
dude.
good.
It's good.
Very good.
All right, we're doing it.
So you 9.1, Aaron. Where we hitting now through 1 through 10?
So,
Oh my god, that was like a spicy, tasty horchata. That was so good.
Sorry, we were 1 through 7 or
No.
1 through 10 on
1
this
through
one
10.
first, and then
Rating
we'll go-
first, then your ranking. We already both blew our fucking
So-
load on number 1.
Did I already say 8?
You did give an 8. You did give an 8
And he
already.
said
but
9.
it's okay to give the same score equally to another drink.
You're not
9-1.
9-1.
So
I
he
just
said
got it on this
9-1.
list. It was
So-
fucking great.
so
I'm
as-
also a little
as-
drunk, but it was incredible.
As
And
far as
co-signed
taste
it.
goes, I give this an 8.7.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Dude, it is
yeah.
phenomenal. I even agree. I don't even like this. And I'm like, oh, that tastes good. Now,
That's what I'm saying, because Derek is a man of very particular taste. So, like, when he says it's good, that's fucking good. Because that means it's universally good.
it tastes like I'm literally, you nailed it. Like a
Christmas,
better
dude.
Fireball. on
That's
Christmas.
why
It's
I buy it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
And I only buy it around
And
Christmas
what
time.
better way to
Yeah.
enjoy it than with a couple of buddies?
Now, 1
Cheers
through
to the
7.
both of you.
Cheers,
My glass
guys.
is empty. No, I can't do it.
Cheers,
Glass is
Aaron.
empty.
Cheers,
Two of
buddy.
you,
Thanks for
cheers.
being on the pod. All right, so we're going 1 through 7 though. Aaron, you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 locked up. So where are we putting that? You got 5, 6, and 7 left.
6.
Okay.
We had 3. That's my 4, obviously. So I have
Yep.
I have the bottom. I have.
What
do
is
I
it
have
called?
fi- do I have
BSB?
fi- Do I
Yeah.
have 5 and 7? Brown sugar bourbon.
Brown sugar.
Do you want an explanation for my rating, though?
You gave it a 6, right? Instead of
Yeah.
a 5.
No, I gave it a 6 on the 1 through 7.
Yeah, why? Because you still have
I
5
don't
open.
love the sugary stuff.
Oh, okay. So that was
As-
a
that
legitimate
makes
6.
sense.
That
Okay.
wasn't like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
why.
respect it.
That's why I
8.5.
gave it an 8.5 on taste.
He did 8.5 on taste. Yeah.
But I don't drink this stuff but 2 months
Yeah,
a
yeah.
year.
But I like that you brought that because that's like right in my wheelhouse. I feel like if you don't like that, like you're a fucking crazy
Well,
person.
you're
Like, how
welcome
do
to
you not
have
like
some
it?
more when we're done.
Fuck.
great.
Oh my god! Like we got to get
this, all
through
that,
the
yeah.
whole thing, and then we'll fucking determine whether or not we're doing more.
All right,
Good
where
job.
are we taking us
Yeah,
next?
yeah,
We're-
next
we're
one.
home stretch now. I think we only got 2 left,
2
right?
left.
There are
Are we
only
doing the
2
Japanese?
left.
Japanese whiskey or the second.
So I brought a punch in the face.
Now, would you say this is equal to like the last dab on hot ones, kind of?
Yes, very much. 54.2%. No one here is going to like it. It is on the...
I would say
Can-
Derek
can-
probably isn't going to try this
Yeah.
one.
I don't know.
Can I already vote it before
Sure.
tasting
7.
Yeah,
the
this
Japanese
is your
one?
shit.
Because
Like I
this
said, you were
is
kind
this
enough to
is at
bring it.
7.
Okay.
Okay.
This is not enjoyable like the rest have been for me.
So your Japanese whiskey is automatically
It's what
fine.
enthusiasts would call complex, right, Aaron?
Yeah. My stepdad got me this for my last birthday, and this is on his bar, and we do drink it together.
And what's the name of that? Aaron?
This is an Ardbeg, but I think it's called Yugidal.
Yeah,
Do
that's a
you guys
crazy
have a
name.
nice
You-
relationship? Because
Yugadale?
this sounds like a really hostile environment. Like we're
No.
gonna drink something
No,
that tastes
yeah, no.
terrible and commiserate with one another.
We're usually watching sports and trying to drink a lot, so but it's always a good time.
Is this about to like take me over the top and just destroy me?
Yeah, and then we got to drink a Japanese whiskey
just-
after
just
this.
Just Diamond Dallas Page me
Here,
straight
here.
down to the
We'll
mat.
just do a little baby of this one.
And Kyle, this will either go into your 6 or 7 spot because you've already. did
If
1
he
through
put it
5.
at a 7, Derek, I'm gonna go ahead and already lock in 7 before I even try this shit. And now we're gonna hit the nose, and I can confirm it. Oh my god, that smells like a fucking peat forest, and that is just firmly locked in at 7. You are at the bottom of any list that I would ever create. It is so terrible. No, thank you. But we're gonna try it. And you did give me like a little sip. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
No, but I do appreciate you bringing these over because I haven't tried any of these, even the ones that we bought. So this is like a totally brand new tasting for me. I'm getting some new flavies in.
A small amount is so good.
So
Just a small amount. That's all you need.
so
He hates it so much. Oh, Kyle hates it so
so
much.
that
1 through 10.
So that was what I thought the Scorched was going to be like. That was fucking terrible. The Scorched was amazing. That was just a surprise winner. This is just good, like 2.4. It's terrible. I hate it. Send it back. Andraig, or whatever your name is. What is it? What's their name?
Yugadal?
What?
Yugadale?
No.
It's literally called Yugadal, and when I tried to
Ardbeg.
literally type that in, it changed it to genital. As the
That looks like something fucking Thor would drink. Like it's like Norse language on the fucking label. Like,
and I'm not even making that up. That's a fact. Dude.
You're a fucking genital. You're a fucking real man if you drink this. Like, I'm not a real man. That's the, oh my god, the Brawny man sitting right here. Look at him. He's fucking glorious.
I mean, Aaron didn't like it either, dude. He said it
No,
was
no,
so, yeah.
I love it.
Look at
I
yeah,
like
that's what I
it
was
in
gonna say.
very small amounts.
Yeah, small.
Look at that fucking bottle, Derek, and he said he drinks it on the reg. Like that is this is a man right here. Look at the beard. Rip your fucking shirt up and open and show us your chest hair immediately, Aaron. Do it.
If I was in shape, I
Fucking
would.
Brawny man, you.
I don't look like that under this shirt.
It's all right.
I gotta say though, I don't know who manufactures this shirt right here that I'm wearing. But
Dude, doesn't he look ripped though in that? He does look jacked, dude.
Cranking those sleeves.
Yeah, dude.
I'm big.
I gotta roll mine up six
How
more
are we,
times
how are we
to
feeling
do
on the
that.
drunk level? In all honesty, buzzed, drunk, smashed.
I would say like I am.
You want
I'm
honest?
fucked up. Like I can tell that I've drinking a lot of
Are you
that.
fucked up too? Would you say fucked up or buzzed?
Let me ask. What time is it?
So right now it is 5:16. It's 5:16.
I feel great.
Okay.
I just started my night.
Yeah, right.
He's a Brawny man.
No.
The rest of you are just pussies.
He's a manny brownie man.
I'm not going anywhere. Like I am fucking low key shit. Like I'm having a great time. You know.
We gotta go. Okay, here it is. The Japanese
Doing a podcast with my
whiskey.
buds, dude.
We gotta
I
do it.
fucking
You gotta
like.
try it.
I want this to
We gotta
exceed
see how it is.
expectations.
Should I give that a taste review?
I apologize, Aaron. No, we did not. Between 1 and 10, how are we doing taste wise on that?
You
give it a 2.4.
You immediately 7'd it. We both.
No, he's 7 on the ranking.
That's what I'm saying.
on the
We
end,
both
but I'm
did that.
curious
At
what
the
is
bottom,
like the
guaranteed.
taste. The taste.
Not a
ranking.
2.4. I give it like a 6.8.
Oh, I mean that's a lot higher than I'd think. Yeah.
He like,
Yeah.
but
you
you have
only
to take
like it
into
in
account.
doses.
He likes
That
Scotch.
one sip I
correct,
took
yeah.
was so good. Just
but it has to.
That's
be a tiny
tough. That is a
it's-
sipper.
just a
like
little.
you're having a little bit
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
That's an experience. That's not something. I mean, you're a fucking animal if you're
you
just like
gotta
drinking
come.
that to
You gotta
drink
come
it.
sit on the couch with me and my
Not with
stepdad.
that shit, man. We're like this, like maybe the
Just a
sport
little-
of
Come
us.
the couch, dude.
Just a little
Come the
sip.
I
couch.
will.
So I feel like this Japanese whiskey is going to be your lowest scale rating. Then I think under a 5.
I've
maybe.
been saving it.
but we'll see.
This thing looks like it came out of an old school. A little more. Fuck it. We're about to do
he's
some
in it
trivia.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
You said you're
now
feeling
he's
good
in
in the
it.
night starting, so now I got to show you that I am also a man, and I will.
I have
There was
no
a book
clue.
of Jurassic
Right?
Park
I have no
for
clue.
the movie,
What is
and
this?
here we go. No guess at all. Cheers to you and the audience. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Naturals Pod. Please remember to follow us on your Twitter and Instagram accounts at the Naturals Pod. Do you have what it takes to join the Natty Nation? Like and subscribe to find out.